and welcome to Wild Tribe. My name is Belinda, Bubbly Belinda, Bubbly Belinda, the butterfly. Can you give yourself an alliterated nature name? Alliterated means starting with the same sound as your name does. Go on, have a go. Today in Wild Tribe, using the theme of our world, we'll be looking at how we can use nature to create art. We will make paintbrushes and we will make paint. Here's some brushes that I made earlier. I've used grass heads, a feather that I found, some fir tree, some thin twigs and some pampas grass. For you to make your nature brushes, you'll need to collect some sticks for the handles from your garden or when you go on your daily walk. If you can't find any, don't worry, you can always use pencils that you have lying around at home, or pens, or perhaps the handle of a wooden spoon. You'll need to collect something, like I have done, that you're going to attach to your handle to make the bristles for your paintbrush. So you will need to have some sellotape, or some scissors and string, or perhaps some elastic bands to fasten your bristles to the top of the handle of your brush. And there you have it, your nature paintbrush. Now for the paint. On your walk or in your garden, you can try and gather perhaps some blossoms or some flower heads or some green vegetation, and we're going to try and use the pigments out of these to make our own paint. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. You might have some paint at home that you can use with your nature paintbrushes. You might have some food colouring that you could use for paint. You could use tea or coffee watered down and cooled. If you want to have a go at trying to take the pigments out of the natural materials, gather a handful and place them into a cup. Then ask an adult to add some boiling water, just enough to cover the petals, and leave them to stew so that we can extract the pigment. So, when you've done that, you'll have your brushes, you'll have your paints or your pigments, and now you're ready to paint your nature picture. Enjoy. To finish the session today, I'd like you to find yourself a comfy position to sit in whilst I tell you a relaxing story. I want you to close your eyes, rest your head as we're going on a nature journey. I want you to breathe in deeply and out and try and clear your mind and let any thoughts that come into your head, let them float away like clouds drifting across the sky. Imagine you walking in the countryside on a warm sunny day and you can feel the sun beating down on your face, warming you. You feel happy and enjoy the beautiful countryside. As you walk, you can see an old stone bridge which crosses over a river. You walk onto the middle of the bridge and you can feel the warm sun on your back as you look over into the water flowing by. The water moves slowly and there are small fish darting in and out of the currents. You notice a leaf floating on the surface of the water as it goes under the bridge. Your gaze takes you and you look up. The river winds its way into the distance across the golden farmland. There are beautiful green hills in the distance as the river disappears from your sight over the horizon. Your eyes come back to the clear water below you again and to the fish that are gently swimming below. Now it's time for you to take your journey home. You look up at the sun, feeling its warmth, and stretch, and you begin to walk back over the bridge, following the path that will lead you back into the room or the place where you are now sitting. You take one last deep breath, slowly open your eyes, give yourself a stretch and wiggle your toes. Thank you for joining me today for Wild Tribe. I hope you've enjoyed the session and I hope you have fun making your brushes and painting. And remember, look after yourself, look after each other and look after the environment. Stay safe and I'll see you again next time.